you stumbled across this video or it really speaks to you, then this is a sign for you. So really tap into that, tap into your intuition. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Shaylee, and today we're going to be talking about something that's really exciting for me and hopefully exciting for you too, is spirituality. I finally can say it now. In my last vlog, I could not say spirituality. There we go, I can't say it again. So the other day I was jotting down what YouTube videos that I should film and kind of what direction I should take my channel. And I was thinking, in this isolation period, I've really become more spiritual and I'm starting to find a more spiritual way of life. So I thought I might as well share what I've been learning and hopefully help someone who might be in a similar situation as me and wants to also become more spiritual enlightened. So my next couple of episodes will be obviously about spirituality. So I'll touch on things like angel cards, meditation, the way crystals work and how they can heal the body, astrology, moonology, everything like that. Everything that I'm kind of learning right now is new to me. So this is like a great series for anyone who's also a beginner, so we can both kind of follow along together. So we're like best friends, you know, finding out the mysteries of the world. Just a bit of a disclaimer. I believe that every religion is beautiful, no matter what religion you believe in. That is what you believe in, and I'm not judging, and hopefully no one else that are my viewers will judge you as well. Everyone has a right to believe in what they want to believe in. So this video is not me trying to convert you into anything, and it's also not a way to be mean to any other religion as well. Pretty much what I believe in that we're all connected with each other. I believe there's like a greater source of energy and there's greater meaning to life than just this. To me, I feel so sad if I think that there's nothing else to life than just this. Like after we die, where do we go? I feel like I need some sort of meaning. It's like my blanket of support and comfort to know that there's more outside of this world than just materialistic things like this. So where did my spiritual journey begin? Well, it begun quite a long time ago, pretty much since I was born. I was born into a Christian family. We are Lutherans, well we were Lutherans, that's what we believed in, and I think that's like a German Christianity. So I was brought up by going to church on Sundays, brought up by Bibles in the house, which I would read. My mum was the more spiritual person out of our family. I believe that she was the one that actually introduced it into the family. I still remember when I would have like a dream and it would come true like literally a few weeks later. It would have like a deep meaning behind my dreams and they would somehow happen later in life. And I remember telling mum about it, and mum was saying how she and my sister both have like psychic kind of dreams. I still remember one time when we were moving to Queensland and my sister had a dream that the plane crashed. And I remember her freaking out before we left because she was really scared that that plane would actually crash because of the dreams that she used to have. Nothing happened, obviously, because we're still here. But my mum said that that dream was probably about, you know, something going down in her life, something wrong was going to happen that would really affect her. And I remember something really did affect her, and that's probably when a lot of things happened with my mum and dad, and that's where they began to fight more and argue more and where they broke up. Also within my family I have a white witch. White witches, I'm not really sure because I haven't really studied much into that, but they kind of like incorporate crystals and tarot cards like that as well. So if anybody knows more about white witches, maybe give me a message on my Instagram so then I can kind of become more familiar with it. So going back to my timeline of when I began my spiritual journey, when we moved to Queensland to live, because most of my family live in Queensland, so we moved to the Sunshine Coast, I still was really into Christianity, and I remember getting teased for it as well. Before I left, I mean, I got bullied, but I didn't get bullied about my religion, so I was kind of new to this, and it was kind of like a shock to the system. I remember sitting in class one day and they all knew that I was like this Christian girl, that I wouldn't swear because I thought that God would punish me if I said any swear words. I was literally goody two-shoe. I didn't want to do anything that would go against God. And I remember them whispering around the table until it got to me. I can't exactly remember what they said, but they said something rude about me and it got to me. And yeah, ever since being teased from that day from something that I believed in, I kind of changed my views and I didn't want to be Christian anymore. And that sounds so silly, and I wish that it wasn't something like that changed my mind. But now looking back, now that I believe in more of like the universe and stuff like that, it's really like a good thing that helped me lead to this. Also, when we moved back from Queensland, a couple of years went past and I was starting to fall out of Christianity, as I said before. And then mum and dad actually broke up, and mum was the big source of Christianity in our family. So once she left, that's pretty much when church and stuff like that stopped, and everything like that stopped. So I stopped believing in Christianity. Obviously in Queensland I was slowly starting to stop believing in it, but then when my mum and dad broke up, that's when I just said no more, I'm not believing in anything. And along the timeline, few years forward, this brings me to when I went to full-time dance. A lot of things happened for me there. My mind changed, my personality changed. A lot of things changed about me when I went to full-time dance. And I remember a lot of people telling me that, you know, this happens, you might change. I mean, the industry is tough. Some people can actually be really bitchy. I remember people warning me about that, and I was like, oh, I'll be fine, I've got a pretty strong head, I'll be fine. But a lot of things did change for me, and subconsciously as well. Like, I was feeling so anxious, and I've never had anxiety before, and now I suffer from it because of full-time. And yeah, I was feeling anxious every day to go into full-time dance and everything like that. And it was a really kind of dark time for me. I had a lot of bad thoughts, and I didn't tell many people, but there was a lot of times where I would just sit in my car or just walk along the street, and I was just always thinking it wouldn't matter if I didn't live here. No one would care. And that is such a big thing to think. It's such a horrible thing to think as well, because now I see that I am important, and I'm so lucky that I pulled myself out of that way of thinking. Otherwise, I don't know if I would be here right now. What my main point was, from this suffering and from these bad thoughts, that's where I began to want to live a more spiritual life and want to know more about the world and the universe and more about kind of what's out of this box of earth. And so that now brings me to today, where I am still on this long road to finding myself, finding what I truly believe in, and finding what drives me and what gives me purpose every single day of my life. This isolation period has really helped a lot as well, because I've been researching heaps about spiritual practices and what I can do to enlighten myself and bring myself to this new world. So it's been, yeah, really beneficial for me. So you were asking, what is spirituality then? So the actual definition, just get my little handy dandy notebook out here, is the quality of being concerned with the human spirit or soul as opposed to material or physical things. Those two words, material and physical, when I read that definition, when I found that online, I was like, oh my god. Because I used to be about material things, I used to be about physical things, and now, like, you'll find me, I hardly wear makeup anymore, I rarely do my hair anymore. I haven't gone like a massive clothes shop in so long because I just don't find the need. I find that I want to travel more, I want to look inside myself more, I want to find more people and connect with people. That's what I want in my life. So why is spirituality important? Every time I say that word, I feel like I say it wrong. You guys know what I'm talking about. Why is it important, and why is it important to me? It's important to me because it gives me purpose. it helped me to overcome my suffering and my dark times. Also, a really important point is it helps me to connect with people, especially during this isolation period where I have become more enlightened, more in tune with my intuition and with myself. A lot of people have actually reached out to me and started talking to me about spirituality, about their experiences, about angel cards, about crystals, everything like that, and it's really cool. So it's really interesting to see some of these people that I hardly talk to, or some people that I do really talk to, they actually believe in the kind of same things as I do, and we're all on this journey together. It sounds so lame, but we're all on this, like, embarking on this journey together, and it's so special because I never thought that that particular person was on that journey. So for them to actually reach out to me is a really cool thing. So yeah, I find that it's really connected me with people and connected me as well to Mother Nature. So on this beginner journey of spirituality, I have noticed that there are some practices that you all can do and that I've been doing that can kind of help guide the way for you, that can kind of help you with your daily spiritual practice. Some of these practices include angel cards, crystals, meditation I have been starting to do in the morning as well, and also journaling. Journaling, I feel like, is like the almighty thing amongst all these things, because you can meditate and then you journal how you meditated today. You can do crystals and then you can journal how those crystals helped you heal. Then you can also do yoga and you can also journal how yoga helped you reconnect with your body today. Journaling is such a really good practice to do as well. So on this new series, I will be touching on each individual subject on what I'm actually learning. So the first thing that I'm learning a lot about is angel cards. I did buy 2 packs. Let me just show you. So I bought these 2 packs. One is Moonology from Yasmin Bollard, I think that's how you pronounce it. And then I got the Starseed Oracle Guidebook, which is by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. These ones really stood out to me. I'll probably go more into depth in my next episode, which is going to be about angel cards. So if you want to see more about these babies, then make sure you watch that next week. But just quickly, these were the ones that popped out for me. They've got really beautiful pictures. So yeah, that's something that I'll be talking about next week, so make sure you tune in then. So hopefully this maybe inspires you to come join me as well on Fridays. Yeah, I'm really excited to start it and share kind of my findings with you guys. And it's really fun if we're both beginners, because we can both do it together and we can share our experiences together as well, which is really special, which is what I really want to try and do. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you can join me for my next video next week about angel cards. And have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you next week. Bye!